Welcome to another speedrun of a Hollow Knight. Except you may have noticed something very obviously different. I'm not on the screen. And you would be correct. I have installed a mod known as Custom Knight, a very popular mod for Hollow Knight, where you get to customize the look of your character, the knight. I was inspired by someone on YouTube. I don't exactly remember the name. I apologize. I cannot give full credit to this idea. But he managed to have an invisible knight. And so today, we are going to be doing the Path of Pain. We're going to be doing the Path of Pain speedrun, but I'm invisible. This is going to be my first time actually doing Path of Pain. It's probably a little over, 3 years. I have not touched Path of Pain in a long, long time. So, I really do hope it just goes well. So I'm going to take some things that I think will be good. Sure. Let's grab some Grip Song as well. Okay, but as you can see, I'm somewhere here. You can kind of tell where you are based off your nail swings. And when you jump, there's a little shadow kind of popping in and out. That's basically the only indication I have of where the heck I am. So, also, I'm going to try as much as I can to not do any skips or shortcuts. I actually don't know the intended route. I'm just gonna try this. Because in every time I have done Path of Pain, I have accidentally done skips. And so, I'm gonna try not to do that. So yeah, another little small thing. I do have all of the movement upgrades and all the other kind of upgrades, or at least the upgrades that I think are important. Because little did I know, you can only access the Path of Pain once per save file. So I had to make an entirely new save file. Okay, first things first, there's this guy. I can't tell where I am. Everything is scary. I don't have soul! Ah! Okay, we're good. Oh. Yeah, it's been, I think, about 2 years since I've been in the White Palace, so apologies if I don't know where to go. It has been extremely long. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice is these things. I don't know what they're called, but you pogo off of them, you get a little bit of soul, and you get to basically just pogo off of them. Alright, so I do have the speedrun counter with us, just to see how long it takes me to complete the Path of Pain. But firstly and foremost, we have to get to the Path of Pain. So that's going to be its own small little trek. I can't tell where I am. This is so hard. Like, immediately so hard. Oh, shoot. I fell. There's going to be a lot of that. I can't tell where I am. I also don't want to abuse kind of like nail slashes and mini hops. Oh, God. Okay. Because they do tell you where you are. But I don't want to abuse it as much as, as much as possible. Where do I go? What is this? Can I just... Okay. Where am I? Is this what I'm supposed to do? I think so. There is not a thing underneath here. I thought this was where the bench was. Instantly, everything has gotten so much harder. Yeah, the full YouTube video will not be happening until I actually make it to the Path of Pain. Which won't be for a hot second. Hello. Where do I go? There's a bench down there. Okay. Okay. I think this setup is good. Alright, let's go get the access to the Path of Pain firstly and foremost. Oh gosh. Already we are in for some very scary times. Where am I? Dang it. I can't tell where I am. This is immediately so hard. Just instant regret. Oh, okay, we're through. Yeah, I know this is a... Technically I did say Path of Pain, but also this is going to be the entirety of the White Palace. Okay. I think there's another saw. Yep. Oh shoot! I thought I went left. Is there anything over here? I don't think so. Okay. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Okay. 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 Oh! I'm trying not to use any skips, obviously, because you can skip up there, which I have done before. Oh. Oh. Dang it. Okay. At least there's a soft reset here. Dang it. I can't tell where I got hit, where I hit the saw. I think that's the hardest part. I have to go over there? What is this? Oh my gosh, what is this? I don't think I've ever been here. Oh. Okay. Okay, I am indeed there. Where the heck do I go? I want to follow the intended route, but I've never done the intended route, so I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh. Okay, we're good. I think we do this, and then we land on this. And then we go over here. It's not where I wanted to go, but I believe that's where I'm supposed to head to. Huh. Okay, we're good. Do some hops, just to make sure I know where I am. Okay. We'll go... now. Oh! Okay, we're up. Okay, I know that there is a saw. Okay, we're good. Now what? Okay, we're through. Holy. I guess for the time being, I might as well go ahead and hide the speedrun just for the time being. Okay. Where am I? What's up here? What's over there? Oh, Infinite Soul. Got it. Okay, I believe... yeah, there's a So instant pain. Okay, okay. Oh gosh. Okay, okay, we made good progress. How are these saws moving? At this point, I don't know if I want to know. Alright, that's one switch down. We still have one more switch to go. Actually, do I even need Fragile Greed Strength anymore? I think I still do need Fragile Greed. Wait, hold on. What the? Oh, okay. I got confused. I thought Fragile Strength was 4 notches. Like, that's not right. Uh-oh. I love how they're bowing to me, but I can't even tell where I am. Okay, that's what I thought. Hey, where do I go? Yeah, that's exit. Do I go this way? Looks like I go this way. Okay, I do... This part looks vaguely familiar. Oh, gosh. Okay, first try. Oh, okay. I was like, did I make a first try on that one? That would have been sick, though. Okay. Ah. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, jeez, I fell. Where am I? I get sent back all the way up here? No. Why do you have to send me all the way back up here? That's like the part I'm most upset about. Okay. This is so difficult. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're playing Hollow Knight for the first time and you don't know like what to do, especially in this area, it's okay. Those little those little stewards, the guys who bow to you, they actually can be dream nailed for soul. So if you don't have Hive Blood or you don't have Grub Song and you don't really know what to do because you're running low on health, you can always just dream nail them. Don't worry. Oh, 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 where am I? I'm over there. Got it. Okay. Nice. Nice-oo! Where do I start? Down here? Sounds good. It's like I have to go over there. And then quickly make it to the next platform. Where am I? I am actually really glad I can do this, at least, so I can tell where I am. Especially upon waking up. That was the wrong time to go. How? How? How do I get up there? The pain. Because I'm also very, very tempted to do a bunch of skips, like pogoing off the spike wall. Hard. Okay, I think I'm at the center of the platform now. I did not jump far enough. Oh, okay, okay. Do I not have enough time? I feel like I don't have enough time to do that. I'm so confused. Do I not have enough time to do this? I know, let's just skip past this part. I'm just gonna do what I usually do and just, kind of wing it. Alright then. What if I just... Nope. That still hit me. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of lost. I don't remember doing this part of the room. Right? Oh wait, can I stand on that? I can. I thought I got hit if I stood on this. That makes a lot more sense. I thought I got hit by the saw. I am a fool. Nice. Okay, okay. And we have an infinite soul. Never mind, we don't have infinite soul. Okay. This is not Path of Pain. Got it. Ooh. Okay. We did it. Nothing up here. Oh, dear lord. This is going to be the worst part. I will be upslashing, like, indefinitely here. Moral of the story, don't stop upslashing. That one hurt. That one hurt. Here? No, no. Dang it. I got greedy. I got really greedy. Where am I? I'm right at the edge. Oh. Huh. Here? Dang it. Oh. Oh. I wonder if this is safer. Okay, okay. Okay. Wait, this is actually working a little bit better. Oh, oh, oh! Ow! This is so hard. Okay, but I do think this is looking better. So I say. I think it's working better. I need more servicemen. Okay, okay, we're through. Oh, this is gonna... Oh my gosh. Do you think I can dash to the second one? Oh, I can. I can get there. I just have to actually space everything perfectly. Okay, where am I? If I am right on this little bit right here. Right here. Dash, hold forward for a split second, I make it through. And I hit that one. Okay, got it. Dude, I'm making lineups for White Palace. One. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, we're through. Ah, but dude, da. And go. Okay, that's consistent. That's also consistent. One, one, go, go, go! Oh, 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 we made it, we made it! Where am I? Wait, I can tell by that. I should have jumped just in case. I might be too low. Yeah, let's overshoot it just a little bit. Just so we know that we, like, guarantee I know where I am. I did not double jump. Okay, I think this is good. Where's my double jump? How come I can't double jump afterwards? What is happening? Am I, like, buffering double jump way too early? I guess I am. Okay, right by here. That one was just completely on me. Actually, let's heal. Okay, we made it. What is this? Okay. Uh-oh. I should not have done that. I wasn't sure what to expect. Go, 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 go! Okay, okay. I think I'm too high. No, I'm not! We're safe. We're safe. Oh. Oh, amazing. What is that? What's over there? I see a platform over there. Do I have to go there? What is this? Oh, it's a shortcut. Oh. I never knew that shortcut was even there. Alright. Good to know. Yes, my lowly vessels. Aw, I wanted to see if I can get inventory drop invisible. Okay, so now we can access Path of Pain. Now, this is where the speedrun begins. So let's pull it back up. Looks good. Alright, let's do this. Gotta take a sip from that Gamer Subs. Not sponsored, by the way. I would love to be. But I'm not even affiliated. Okay, so above here, right over here, right here, this is where Path of Pain is. Oh, and we're going. Okay, speedrun started. Let's go. What's up? What? I'm currently doing Path of Pain, except I'm invisible. I haven't done Path of Pain in probably over 2 years. So I'm just gonna see if I can do it, and how long does it take me? Why though? Why not? I love Hollow Knight. I love a challenge, and I was inspired by a mod that allowed the Hollow Knight to become invisible. So I was like, hey, can I beat Hollow Knight if I was invisible? And I realized, oh, yeah, I can. It's actually kind of easy. And then I realized, wait a second, timeout. Platforming is hard. What if I did Path of Pain? Allow the stream elements thing from 30 minutes ago says Pokemon. Okay, yeah, that was an accident. I forgot to update the stream elements thing. That one's on me. Where am I? Where am I? This is hard. Okay, this thing should give me infinite soul, right? Okay, good. That means I can just go ham. Yeah, I've seen a speedrun of the Path of Pain, and they do it in like a couple of minutes. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to, because I can't even tell. Oh. Ooh, that was pretty clean. Which way do I go? Okay, definitely not that way. What? Oh, the screen stopped moving because I went to the next area, and I was like, wait a second. You next to the statue, duh. Yeah. Okay, I'm over here. I'm over there. I missed my pogo. Oh, dang it. I was actually gonna be insane if I did that. Oh gosh, this is hard. There's a statue over here, right? Okay, good. Okay, I missed. Here? Oh, up. Cool. Hot beans. Messed up the pogo. Messed up the pogo again. Yeah, everything is based purely off visual cues only. Okay. I'm over there. Just one more? 1, 2? Okay, we're good. Oh! Are you serious? Uh-oh. Have I completely beaten the game? Yes, I've been playing this game for about 6 years now. I have done almost every single challenge available in this game, or at least base game. And, oops. Just to show, like, how insanely dedicated I am to this game, I actually have done a run where I've done everything possible without using nail, spells, or focus. I started with Weaver Song, because obviously there are some places where you can't actually progress without dealing damage. So I did it with Weaver Song. Okay. We made it. How do I do this? I drop. Where am I? Have I done all the bosses technically? Oh. Don't worry about not forgetting to delete messages. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, I've done everything. I've done all the bosses. I can't tell where I am! Okay, I'm over there. That was way too early. That was not good enough. Okay. Okay, I'm over there. I can see vaguely me sliding down the wall. What is this? Oh, shoot! Okay, okay, I should stall up there. Whew. Oh, oh, I'm all the way up there? I can still hit the ceiling. Oh. Yeah, that makes it harder. Meant to say was there's a video that I saw was can you beat without getting soul, and this strat was you basically use Dream Shield. Took a bit of time to acquire first. Are you referring to Hill? Because if you are referring to Hill, Hill actually inspired me to do the pacifist run, and I messaged him on Discord about some stuff as to how he managed to do it, what was his tricks, how did he manage to even get out of King's Pass and stuff. And yeah, he helped me out a lot. He taught me how to use Save Editor for me to actually get Weaver Song to start off the game. But yeah, he unfortunately used glitches to beat the game. And I thought, that's kind of lame. I bet I can do it without glitches. His channel is called Sample, so probably not. Okay, that's a different person then. But we both basically had the same idea. Got it, so I should not do that. Wait, 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 I can stall. I can stall. That's not stall I was thinking about, but... There we go. That's how we do it. Let's go. I was wondering, because, like, on that last one, I fell too early. But I thought, wait, I can stall the spells. I did not cancel it. Sad. Oh, I was too low anyways. It didn't work. Oh, did not think I was up that high. Can I not cancel it with the same thing? I can. What? Oh, I just dropped. I didn't even double jump. Recommend giving the video a search later. I shall. And yeah, if you want to see me do the pacifist run, it's also on YouTube. I believe exclamation point YouTube. I do have the YouTube where I posted the VOD. Yeah, that's too much. You have every radiant on every boss? Not every boss. Because of the new DLC for the Pale Court. Outside the Pale Court, yes. But also, yeah, outside of the Pale Court, I do. And yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I think I'm in between. Let's go! Oh, then you saw the YouTube channel on the vid? Yeah. Oh, invisible inventory drop. Let's go. Okay. Room 3 after 11 minutes. What version am I on? I'm currently playing on the Pale Court version, so 1.6. And honestly, I don't really down patch because one, I'm kind of scared too. Okay. But also just like, I don't know. Okay, I did say I was gonna try this, the intended route, so I'm not trying to do any skips. How do you do inventory drop? Is it super precise? Technically yes, but also it's not super hard. Basically, on current patch, what happens is when you, right before you're about to walk off a ledge, you can do this thing called inventory drop. And the moment you walk off that edge, you open your inventory. So for me, keyboard. Where is it? Ah, inventory. For me, it's F. The moment you walk off, the same frame you walk off, if you open your inventory, you'll open the inventory while dropping, and it drops you super fast. But the moment you fall and hit the ground, you actually negate all fall lag. So sometimes if you fall a really like long way, you'll notice like you get stunned there for a hot second. With inventory drop, it deletes all of that. Oh, okay, we're doing good. Ah, dang it. You can barely see your name. Text barely visible. Yeah, I'm not really tech savvy at all, so on Stream Elements it's just kind of like, I don't really know how to change it. But it is on screen, it's just really hard to see because everything in this place is monochrome. Dang it. The good news is I still might have world record. If there's a category for Invisible Path of Pain, then yes, I will have world record, because as far as I'm aware, no one has done it. However, also that being said, I'm sure Someone is gonna do it faster than I can. Very, very easily. Shoot. I'm not salvaged. Dang it. Getting used to the rhythm, getting used to the rhyme. Come on, boys. It's Path of Pain time. We should call this category not the Path of Pain Invisible. We should just call this category Path of Suffering. Okay? Why is the intended route so difficult? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Have I played the recent generations of Pokemon? I have. I am not necessarily like an avid Pokemon player, but I do enjoy Pokemon. Is this the intended route? I hope it is. This looks like the intended route to me. What the? Ooh. Cool. Ooh. I do gotta say, Scarlet and Violet 1,000 times better than Sword and Shield. Performance-wise, probably not. Everything else, yeah. Easily. I think just the performance issues with, Scarlet and Violet is the only thing that I think is not making it very fun. But that's very minor. Oh, oh! Okay. But yeah, I do think Sword and Shield were pretty trash. Where am I? It's too hard to see my Monarch wings. But yeah, in case you are interested though, I will be playing Leaf Green this Thursday and Friday at 2 p.m. Central Time. I'll be doing the same... Oops. I'll be doing the exact same challenge I did for Platinum, where at the point of the encounter, I'm only allowed to use one move from that Pokemon. And it will be permadeath. So if I lose a Pokemon, well, there he goes then. You like the games themselves, but the story is completely contradictory and the DLC makes it worse. For which one? For Scarlet Violet or for Sword and Shield? Oh. Because the story for Sword and Shield, I think the idea of it is good. Everything else about it was not good. But yeah, in Scarlet Violet, the story was... It felt like a Pokemon game. Like a normal Pokemon game. It was like, oh yeah, yeah. Future past, cool. Reggie, like he could power the entirety of the region. You know, now that you mention it, he probably could. Ouch. That's probably a good energy source. Yeah, who knows? I can't tell where I am. Ouch. Why worry about something 1,000 years in the world? Yeah, it was very like I do understand trying to cut the problem at the stem. However, like, if it is 1,000 years later, then why not, like, think about a way to overcome that problem for the next 1,000 years? Because at that point, it's like, oh, it's 1,000 years later. You think in the next 999 years, you could probably think of a not bad solution. Oh, jeez, okay. Oh, I thought I made it. Mind blown when the area is 0. I like the idea of Area 0. It was pretty good. I don't think they did it well, but like that type of like area, I think that was a good idea. If only the stories were better. But also it's a Pokemon game. What more can you really ask for? Good story? Well, you saw what happened when they put good story into Pokemon. That's called Black and White 2. Or Black and White, and then Black and White 2. It was a dark horse of Pokemon games. Where am I? Shoot. Dang it. Hoo-ha. One thing that could have made the game better. Scaling. Love being able to do anything. Push you in a direction. Yeah. I do like the open world aspect of it, but I don't think they did it well enough. Because there is an intended route you're supposed to go through. But one, they never told you. And two, I feel like maybe 5% of all players of Scarlet and Violet actually did that route. Because if you look at like the online stuff, apparently there is a route you're supposed to take. Which kind of breaks the illusion of open world Pokemon. Ouch. Let's go! Alright. Time for the hardest part. I'm more excited for the DLC. I do hope we get many more Pokemon Paradox forms. Honestly, I didn't even buy the DLC. I feel like it was just simply not worth it. Shoot. Alright. This is one of the intended ways to do it. Oh, that actually screwed me over. I should not have done that. I was way too low. Holy. I didn't even make it! Probably change your mind. The DLC is out fully. It's more like I was so disappointed. Oops, I'm not facing the right direction. I was so disappointed in the Sword and Shield DLC. And just kind of looking at the I should not have nail slashed. Just looking at the trailer for Scarlet Violet DLC, it doesn't seem... Oops. It doesn't seem worth it to me. So, I won't get it. But if people say that it's worth it and they enjoy it, good for them. I am still opting to not get it. This is so hard. Dude, this Monarch Wings is actually like the most clutch thing. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, jeez. No, come back! Don't go away from me, please. Which way am I facing? Dang it. Please. Please. I just wish to... I want to end this. End my suffering. This is pain. This is the path of suffering. Oh my gosh. And to think people speedrun this place. How? It's so insane. Please let me finish this. I want to watch the Melee finals. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I'm slowly losing soul too. Gets even crazier. Yeah, I know it does. It's just been a couple years since I've done this place. So I don't remember what's ahead. All I know is that there is more ahead. Shoot. Mm. Okay. Okay. Slowly but surely, each time I take damage, my brain gets a little more rotted. Oh shoot, I don't know why I did that. I hit the wrong button. That one's just completely on me. Oh, I went the wrong way. I keep forgetting. I start looking left. I just need to take my time. I just need to, I just need to do, Oh. No, that was a bad time. I do the things that no one wants to do. Such as this challenge of insane platforming without being able to see your own character. Why? 'Cause why not? It looked interesting. Oh, this is the worst. Actually, though, I think I would prefer doing this over having to fight Isma again. Because I kid you not, I hate Isma so much. Or at least, doing the pacifist Isma fight is a nightmare. Took me like, what, 2 days to do it? Gosh. Let's go and heal. What do I think of the new charms in the mod? I think they are really fun. Some of them are really fun. Specifically, Abyssal Bloom and Mark of Purity, they're really fun. Like, there's no denying that. They're also very powerful. I did a small showcase on, I think, last week. But yeah, I did a very small showcase. It's on YouTube, I think. Of just kind of showing how powerful the Mark of Purity and Abyssal Bloom is. Because I do speedruns of Pantheon 5. And so I was curious, like, how powerful are these charms? Can I get a new PB using these charms? Because obviously they're not going to be accepted. So I was just curious. And I tried it. I think I got 3 minutes faster than my PB. And yeah. But that doesn't change the fact that they are fun. But yeah, that also makes them very powerful. But obviously not all of the new charms are like fabulous like that. The one that you get from Drya is Mark of Purity. That one's good. The Abyssal Bloom is the one you get from the secret new area. Purity is just insta-hit. No. The new charm Mark of Purity, I think in my showcase, I did put in the description basically what they are. But to say it verbally, the Mark of Purity charm is like... what is it? Quick Slash times 2. And you don't actually have to push the button. So like, I have to push down the button each time I swing with Quick Slash. Yeah, it's auto. And what makes it even more insane is that the more successful hits you have with Mark of Purity, so let's say you hit, let's just assume you have an invulnerable enemy. If you begin to hit him, after so many hits, Mark of Purity goes faster. So it's like, it's machine gun, it's like auto fire, and then more auto fire. I don't know why they decided to make that a charm, but I'm glad they did, because it's really funny and really fun. Ouch. Love how I died at the beginning of it. Yeah, it do be like that. And Abyssal Bloom. That is another new charm that I think is broken as heck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, Abyssal Bloom is probably the most powerful charm in the game. It's basically Fury of the Fallen, but way too strong. Because Fury, firstly and foremost, Fury of the Fallen only works when you're at 1 mask. But Abyssal Bloom works the moment you lose a mask. So I like to quote Game Grumps using this charm, but basically in one of their Sonic playthroughs, they're making fun of a character who, like, as you hit them, they're like being all edgy and they're saying like, "You cannot defeat me," and then they start going on a rant of like, "Every time you hit me, I get more powerful." I'm not doing the clip justice, but that's basically what happens, and that's the joke they make. But that's like basically what Abyss Bloom is. And so by the time you're at 1 mask of health left, your range increases like a ton, and your attack, I think, is like basically like tripled or something. And it's insane. Also, poor Tito. I'm not quite sure what Tito is. Unless he meant title. Eh. I don't put much into my... I don't put a lot into my videos. One, because I actually don't really know how to make videos, but whatever. Oh, Tiso? The warrior? I totally forgot about him. Oh my gosh, I haven't actually beat him yet. Thank you for the reminder. I would have completely forgotten about that. I have not beaten Tiso yet. Let's see. Tomorrow I am going to do the Pale Court. Trying to do the Champion's Call. But I think before that, I'll try to fight Tiso. Because I did forget about him. Oh shoot, that means I have to fight Tiso Pacifist too. Oh no. Cause I fought him once just to see that he like what he is. And yeah, it was weird. I have no idea what he does. So I might try to do what is it? Ascend up to Ascended at least. And then so I can figure out his attack pattern. And then I'll do Pacifist. If you do interactions with him, he appears a Pantheon of Holonest. Yeah, I do remember that. I did get a good laugh, though. I did think that was kind of funny. Because he is literally just a dude seeking, what, a good challenge? And he eventually winds up himself in... Or, well, it's implied that he winds up in the Colosseum of Fools. And that's where he ultimately met his demise. But regardless, it's kind of funny. I cannot wait. Well, I guess it also depends on how many people actually see this video, but I cannot wait when someone's gonna do this in like 20 minutes and I'm gonna just cry. Okay, I won't cry. I'll be very impressed. I don't know why I did that. I got greedy and I did not pay for it. Okay. Oh, shoot. Ah, dang it. Shoot, that's the wrong button. I'm losing my mind. Silksong's movement and speedruns probably will be insane. Yeah. I am highly looking forward to it. And I don't know what kind of category I'm probably going to run in Silksong, but once I find something that I enjoy, I'm definitely going to do some, you know, joke runs as well as, you know, just for fun runs. It's like, as of right now, I may run Pantheon of Holonest, but I've only ever completed it twice. And right now, my PB is at 23 minutes and something seconds. Which, granted, I would be roughly 40-something place. I think it's 44th. Out of 110, somewhere there, runs. So while that's not bad, it's like, well, I didn't utilize like a bunch of speedrun techniques. So I really do feel like I could do a lot better. But yeah, I am very much looking forward to finding something in Silksong to speedrun. No, come back! Silksong comes out. A mod that imports Silksong Hornet attacks and everything else in the game. That would be very interesting. Ooh, Hornet versus the Pantheons. That seems very interesting. I wonder how that even work. Because you need to do so much, like, patchwork. Where did my double jump go? But yeah, you would have to do so much. But it would be cool. This is... I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, as someone would say, I don't know. Path of Pain living to its name. Oh. Welcome to Spain without the S. And I'm currently taking a full-time job there. Holonest vocalized. I haven't had the opportunity to do it myself, but I've seen videos of it, and it's awesome. 'Cause, interestingly enough, I actually dabble a lot. Okay, maybe not a lot, but like, I do a lot of improv, and therefore I do a lot of voice acting as well. So coming up with characters and weird voices, such a fun time. Oh, that was so close! But yeah, I do a lot of dabbling in voice acting, and especially in like classes for college. Oops. A lot of my friends have told me like, oh yeah, can you like speak this part? Can you do like the intros of this stuff? When we go up to present, can you actually introduce the topic and stuff? And so that's what I do. Or at least that's what was really fun. Shoot. Robbie Williams was one of my... Shoot. No, I did the same mistake. I did the same mistake twice. Robbie Williams was my childhood... what's it called? Idol? Idol figure? The guy I looked up to. I wanted to be as funny and improv as much as he did. And so, as a kid, I would make as many silly voices as possible, create as many dumb characters as I possibly could, and just have fun. And even today, I still do that. Maybe I should do improv to ignore how poorly I'm doing and distract my brain from dying in this place. Okay, character creation time. Where does he live? What kind of a place do I envision when I see this place? I'm thinking Oregon. There once was a guy. His name... His name was Charles Fordington. Now, Charles Fordington, he has a history of building ships. Being on the east coast of America, he actually, surprisingly, gets a lot of customers from making ships. Apparently, he's very good at it. He has a history in woodworking with his father. And his father, actually, believe it or not, was an ancestor, or at least that's so he's been told, an ancestor of the guy who built the ship of Theseus. The famous ship of where, if you take apart slowly, plank by plank, parts of a ship, will it still remain to be the original ship? And likewise, if you take away small pieces of a person, will they continue to be the same person? But that's the ship of Theseus. We're talking about Frank. Sorry, not Frank. Charles. I've already forgotten his last name. But that doesn't matter. It's irrelevant to the story. You see, Charles, even though he is a master shipbuilder, he is trained with the best. He doesn't want to be a shipbuilder for life. You see, ever since he was a kid, he wanted to grow up to be a firefighter. He thought it was so cool and very brave of those firefighters to rescue people, risking their lives, the adrenaline, the heat, the excitement, and the fame, all the glory. He craved that. And so, one day, one fateful night, he confronted his father, saying, "Father, I don't want to be a shipbuilder anymore." When asked why, his father said, when asked why, Charles simply said, "I want to be a firefighter. I have no excitement out of building ships. However, I have always dreamed of being a firefighter." His father knows this. It's no secret to him. Respecting his son's wishes, he says, "That is your dream to follow? I'm not going to withhold you from that dream." And so Charles, I messed up. And so Charles, thanks his father, decides to quit the shipbuilding and pursues his dream. Good news, Pale Court seems to be fixed. Face Mighty Harold. Mighty Harold. Mighty Hegemol. I'm not gonna say that he's easy. I'm not gonna say that he's hard. But I will say that he is not the hardest one, in my opinion. But anyways, back to Charles. Charles, now pursuing his childhood dream of being a firefighter, he goes to the academy. He has done research. He knows what firefighters do. He knows the type of lifestyle that they have to live. So he takes his time, he goes through the academy, and, wouldn't you know it, he graduates not at the top of his class, but as second. You see, first in the class was a lady named Lacey. And Lacey, as much of a rivalry as they had nothing but respect for each other. Knowing that they both wanted to be firefighters, Lacey had managed to graduate top of the class, while Charles had to remain as second fiddle. But that didn't bother him too much. You see, they had a good rivalry. And in this rivalry, they've had, many fierce kind of competitions. And while, yes, they were fierce, they were still respectable. When one was feeling down, they made sure that the other was feeling better. They were never mean to each other. They simply took care of each other to know that their healthy rivalry would only quicken their pace of growth and encourage themselves to do better. Now, after graduation, there was one final test to become a firefighter. And in this test, you might have heard it yourself. There was a test where they had to be called in. They didn't know when. All they knew was that they were going to be called in. You see, Charles, doing the extensive research that he was as a studious student, he knew about this test. He knew that as long as you arrive on time, whenever they call you, this could be midnight, this could be 3 a.m. in the morning, this could be in the middle of your lunch break. He knows that as long as you arrive on time, you pass. And so he gets the call. 1 week after he applies for the test, he gets the call at 2:30 in the morning. They say, you need to be here within 10 minutes for the test. And so Charles rushes on over. He hops in his car. He drives there. It's a 2-minute drive to get to where he needs to be. He knows he's going to make it in time. He also knows that him and Lacey are both taking the same test. He gets to the venue where the test holders are. He's on time. They congratulate him, and he receives his little plaque of authorizing that he is indeed a fully fledged firefighter now. However, he looks around. He sees a couple of unfamiliar faces. He calmly asks, "Excuse me, how many people have you called tonight?" And the tester said, "We called everyone who has signed up for the test. A total of 13 people." And he looks around. There's only 4 other people. And the test was about to be over in a mere 6 minutes. Lacey was nowhere to be found. He asks, "Has anyone left so far?" Knowing that perhaps Lacey had already taken the opportunity to get here and had already left. No one has left so far. Actually, you're not supposed to leave the venue until the time is up. Shocked, Charles is now waiting for Lacey, which is odd because he assumed that Lacey also knew about this hidden test where all you had to do was be on time. Another 2 minutes pass. 4 minutes to go. Lacey was still not here. Every minute, he was wondering, will she even make it on time? He should know this, right? We researched the same stuff. Another 2 minutes pass. 3 minutes remain. Not 3 minutes, 2 minutes remain. He's getting a little bit worried. Lacey is still not here. There's no way she couldn't have known about this test. There's no way she could not have known about this test. The door opens, and in walk 2 people. One was another person from the academy, but it was not Lacey. They briefly say hi, exchange some glances, but they know that they had done well. But Lacey was still not here. When asking his former academy mate, he asks, "Hey, didn't you know that Lacey was supposed to be here?" And he said, "Lacey? Lacey is not going to be here." And he, very confused, asks, "Why? You haven't heard the news?" No. There was news about Lacey that he hadn't heard about? His rival for firefighting? He asked what had happened. And he said, nothing really important. She realized that she doesn't want to become a firefighter. Then, what was the point of us being rivals together? And he said, and the friend, he said, "I don't think you understand. She never wanted to be a firefighter. She simply was killing time. I actually don't know if this improv story is helping me, because now my brain is trying to brutally think of character arcs and whatnot. Okay, that's enough of that. What was the Game Grumps thing? Jennifer dumped me. Ooh. What boss took me the longest time to Radiant? I haven't done the Radiance for Pale Court yet, but in base game, and longest, the shortest was probably... Gosh, I don't actually know. I'm like going through a mental list of like all the bosses. Hard to say. I think it was probably Gruzmother. That's probably what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but I think it might have been Gruzmother. Very simple, very just whatever attacks. That probably was the shortest one. Now, could I be wrong? Probably. The longest, it was probably Radiance. Like, I don't mean to, like, choose the easy answer, but I'm pretty sure it was. But I will say, as a speedrunner, the worst bosses, the worst boss is not Radiance. It is indeed Marmu. Longest so far. Ow. Shortest is probably Mossy Boy. I'm not that surprised. I actually, believe it or not, I didn't know you can hit him and he can like take like just continuously for a long time. I actually didn't know that. I was using nail arts on him, like going above him or below him depending on which one. Longest so far is Hornet Sentinel. Hornet Sentinel do be hard. But honestly, once you get the hang of just like Hornet's moves in general, you know what to look for and what to avoid. And for me at least, the moment I saw her put up her little spike stuff, those things were going. Just instantly, these guys gotta go. Not faced the similar Moss Boys. The small Moss Chargers? Well, once you hit them, they dissipate. So I did not know. Also, I could be wrong, but most likely, knowing just the way that I like to play things, I probably pogoed off them before I actually, like, hit them, like, head on. Ooh. Yeah, I probably like pogoed off them before I hit them head on. So there was like no real chance of me actually knowing I could do that to the Moss Charger. But once I had learned some speedrun techniques, I was like, oh, well, this makes it so much easier. And a lot simpler than what I was trying to do. Get over here! Dang it. But yeah, it took me a while. But I got the hang of it. But yeah. I'm surprised though. A lot of people don't agree with me when I say that Marmu is one of the worst characters for me, or one of the worst bosses. And I have to explain it every time because apparently no one else like encounters this weird like annoyance. In speedrunning, right? The way that speedrunning in Pantheon works, you want to be on 1 health basically all the time so that Fury of the Fallen gets activated. And a weird glitch kind of occurs when you're at 1 mask of health left. If you have Lifeblood, along with only 1 mask left, you can actually still activate Fury of the Fallen with Lifeblood. So let's say I have 1 health left, but I have like 5, Lifeblood stuff. Fury of the Fallen will still be active. But the thing is, the reason why I hate Marmu the most is because 1, his arena is terrible. Why are there thorns on the side? 2, you have to be overcharmed to actually speedrun it, because obviously you want to maximize on damage. So overcharming is simply the most optimal. But also, and number 3, Marmu is inconsistent. Unlike the other enemies, or bosses I guess, that are very predictable, very like, oh, you're down there, I'll hit you down there. Marmu, on the other hand, is very... When you hit him, he sometimes takes knockback. Which means, even if you hit him, there's a chance that you will still get hit. And sometimes, you can get hit into the sides if you're not careful. So for me, Marmu is the worst boss. One question. What was your reaction to Pure Vessel when I first ever played? Marmu with Grubfly is no contest. Yeah, actually now that I think about it, that would be a great way. Unfortunately, the speedrun route doesn't do that. I wish I could. Pure Vessel. I actually do remember the first time I beat Pure Vessel. I was in one of the kind of like the floor lounges of my dorm. And I feel bad saying this, but I was a math major, and I had already finished all of my I had already finished all my finals, so I was just chilling there, hanging out with some people. And then after like some amount of time, everyone got back to study, right? I was kind of there just for relief, to like support some people. Hey, you need like a snack? Like, I can go grab you a snack. Oh, you're feeling down? Vent it out to me. I'll help you out. That was just kind of like my role in that room. But I also, when everyone was kind of doing their stuff, I took the opportunity on my Switch to play Hollow Knight. Because I loved Hollow Knight, and one of my friends got me into it. So I was there in the room playing. And then I hit Pantheon 4. Pantheon of the Night. I start playing it. These are all bosses I've seen. Nothing too insanely hard. However, it was still hard, because this was also 4.5 years ago, almost 5 years now. Also, I was playing on the Switch version, which is there is some input delay, which actually kind of screws me over. So I was just playing, you know, having a good time. And then, right? Shoot. Pantheon 4. About an hour passes. I get through Grey Prince Zode. I get through... oh wait, Grey Prince Zode is in the third Pantheon. What am I doing? I get through Failed Champion. And then Nightmare King Grim pops up. And I'm like, oh shoot. I take double damage in this fight. I better play this safely. And so I do. I die a couple more times. I have to restart the Pantheon. Probably another, like, 30 minutes pass. I beat Nightmare King Grim. At this point, I actually have not looked anything up. So I didn't even know there was going to be a fourth Pantheon. I thought it was just the 3. And so when I found the 4th place, I was like, oh, that's so cool. Is there another one? And I couldn't find one. So I was like, clearly the 4th one is like the last one. And so I beat NKG. It fades. And I'm like, was that it? And then the bench room. And I was like, oh no, there's another boss. And so I heal up. I sit on the bench. I go through the room. I see the White Palace. I see the Pale King. Or I don't see the Pale King. I see the throne. And I'm like, what could this mean? Surely it's not the Hollow Knight, right? That was a pretty easy fight. And so I go in with full confidence, only to be greeted with the standing lone figure of the Pale Vessel. I instantly get taken aback. And my first instinct, Dreamnail. I can't Dreamnail him. And I look at it, and I'm like, he's not moving. He's not trying to attack me yet. Maybe he's waiting for something. And then we start the fight. I get hit instantly. I get a couple knocks in. Some health has been lost. And then he continues to absolutely decimate me, and I lose. However, that excited me so much more, to the point where I actually disturbed the people who were studying for finals. You played it on Steam because if you didn't like it, you can refund. That's true. Why did you play against NKG? P4 final before Pure Vessel is Soul Tire. Oh. Oh. I actually didn't know that part. I don't speedrun Pantheon 4. In Pantheon 5, Pantheon of Hollownest, NKG is indeed the last one, I think. Yeah, I'm thinking of Pantheon 5. But regardless, like, that's kind of how it went. I was very excited, I was very nervous, I was very terrified, and I got destroyed the first time. However, every time I went back, I got a little bit better. Just a little bit. And then, eventually, I found out he has phases! You know, just like the teenage boy that I was, he has phases. The first one being the, was it the sphere thing? I missed! But yeah, he does the sphere thing, and I realized, oh, I can hit him a couple times, run out, and then continue hitting him again. And then everything was normal. The part that really took me by surprise was the black tendrils. I was not expecting that phase at all. And so I realized, oh, it may cover like, what, 80% of the entire screen? But I can just jump over it. This is not that difficult. And so for the next rough day and a half of playing Hollow Knight for like 4 hours a day at least, I finally beat it. And once again, I disturbed those around me because this was an insane achievement, but I probably should not have popped off as hard as I did in the study room. And then, the moment I beat it, I think, I done it. What else is there? And then I remember, wait a second, I haven't fought the Radiance. Isn't the Radiance kind of like the last boss? I climbed to the top, where Pantheon 4 is located. And I realize, this little ball thing wasn't here before. My first instinct, as most people is in Hollow Knight, hit it. And so I hit it. And then the moment I hit it, I thought, shoot, maybe I should have tried dreammailing it. But it didn't matter. Because once you hit it, you activate Pantheon 5. You hear the Radiance scream. And Pantheon 5 becomes unlocked. I was so taken aback. I climbed. I ascended. And atop Godhome, I see it. Pantheon 5. Pantheon of Hallownest. All that's left to do, ascend. As it says, right before you actually begin your Pantheon 5, all the other ones says, challenge. Pantheons 1 through 4. However, Pantheon 5 does not say challenge. It says, ascend. Claim your rightful place at the top of Hallownest. And so, I began my challenge. And for the next couple of months, I'm talking like 5 months, I was challenging it. Because there are some differences in Pantheon 5 as opposed to all the other Pantheons. Some of the bosses are harder. Specifically, the Collector. I had no plan for the Collector. In every other fight rendition, he has normal grubs, ones that you can defeat if you have the Pure Nail in one hit. However, in Pantheon 5, unless you have Unbreakable or Fragile Strength, you can't actually defeat those enemies in one hit. So I had to come up with some interesting charm combinations. You wish, though, to Radiance in P4, they allow you to traverse her. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's something I love, and I also don't like. The fact that the Radiance in the Hall of Gods cannot be accessed until you reach her in Pantheon 5. I think that's kind of too brutal, but also it kind of makes sense, because obviously you haven't encountered Absolute Radiance yet. What I am glad is that you don't actually have to beat Absolute Radiance to unlock it in the God of Halls. You just have to reach it. You just have to encounter it. That's very nice. But yeah, so my journey began, and many months later, I did it. I remember, it was summer, and it was actually my brother who looked at me and was like, "Why are you still playing this?" And I said, "There's one last thing I gotta do." And he was like, "Okay." And then I realized, after beating Pantheon 5, I was wrong. That is not the last thing to do. Because there's more. You see, on each Pantheon, they have a very dangerous rabbit hole to fall down, called the Bindings. I saw that not only as an extra challenge, post-game, but I also saw that as, oh, there's another thing to do after you do all the bindings. You see, with each binding, you actually do unlock Lifeblood in the Pantheons. And it's hard. But it's worth it. Everything besides Radiance is unlocked in Godhome mode thingy. Yeah, I don't know. I think they wanted to keep it a secret, Because if people did use God Home mode, they could just see it immediately. So I think that's why. Yeah, spoilers, not entirely sure, but that's my thought process. But yeah, the bindings. Ooh, I was so excited. Because once you do all the bindings, and you don't have to do all of them at the same time. You can do one at a time. However, for the first 4 bindings, or for the first 4 pantheons, I actually did it in pairs of 2. So I did like Pantheon 1 with 2 bindings, Pantheon, and then I did it again with another 2 bindings, and I was done. And I moved on to the second one. However, for the Pantheon 5, I did it 1 binding at a time, and even that took me another roughly 6 to 8 months. It's like when you order something overseas from Japan. 6 to 8 months. But I did it. And with it, I unlocked the final collectible in the game. The most difficult thing to obtain in the whole game. The Weathered Mask. Once you beat all 5 Pantheons with the bindings, to the left of the hot springs, there is a crack in the wall that you can enter. And what lies to you in there? If you don't know and you are trying to figure it out by yourself, well, spoilers, I guess. But most likely, if you are watching this video, you probably already know what's there. It's the Land of Storms. The place where the God Seekers actually come from. It's not in Hallownest. You travel there. And you see a God Seeker kind of quivering and shaking. Almost as if it's scared from the gods of thunder and the gods of wind, I believe. You approach it, and you obtained the Weathered Mask. I missed my saw. That area can randomly appear upon entering Godhome. Yes. However, while you can access that area randomly, first and foremost, you can only access it once. Through the random encounter. But you don't get the Weathered Mask through that method. You have to beat... You can re-enter the Land of Storms after you beat all the Pantheons with all the bindings. And yeah. But with that, I would say you have gone above and beyond Hollow Knight. If you have the Weathered Mask, you truly are a god gamer. And that took me, I don't know, a total of 2.5 years. Obviously, I wasn't playing it every single day. I was a college student. You know, I had social life, I had classes to attend, I had finals to do. But regardless, it still took me about 2.5 years. And then, another challenge approached me. The intrusive thoughts in my mind. They told me, wait a second, those bindings, you did them 2 at a time. What if you did all of them? And my brain said yes. But part of me said, no, I've gotten the Weathered Mask. I refuse. But the intrusive thoughts won. And I began the arduous journey of doing all the Pantheons with all bindings. And believe it or not, I did it! By then, I had actually switched over to PC. But, yeah, I did it on PC. I did not do it on the Switch version, because the Switch version was way too hard. But here's the thing, and this is something that I did not notice until I started my all bindings like endeavor. There are actually there's a version difference between the PC and the Switch version. I did not know this until I encountered it. I'm facing the wrong way. And that difference is with the Watcher Knights. You see, on the Watcher Knights kind of do what they do. You know, they attack you, they jump at you, and they also roll at you. However, there is a difference. Really? There is a difference. And this difference is, on the Switch version, that's all they do. They only have a certain set amount of attack patterns. But on the PC version, they have one more secret attack that I actually really despise. Sometimes they'll curl up in a ball, and when they do, you know either they're going to jump or they're going to roll at you. At least that's how it is on the Switch version. On the PC version, on Steam, on the good old keyboard, they have a secret attack. When they curl up into a ball, there's a chance they don't actually jump or roll at you. They will roll backwards. Another weird thing about, and this is just kind of like a weird thing I think solely on the PC version, there's a chance that the moment they begin their attack, right, they curl up into a ball, usually it takes like a hot second, right, like a split second for them to actually execute their attack. They roll up into a ball, they charge, and then they either roll at you or they jump at you. However, it is possible, occasionally, the moment they ball up, they will begin their attack. So you barely have even time to react before they are either charging at you or jumping at you. I actually did do a small post on YouTube. I called it Hollow Knight Oddities. And I actually highlighted that sometimes the Watcher Knights won't actually like wind up, I guess, so to speak. They'll just jump or start rolling. And it's really weird. But that's just like a little side thing. Yeah, the all bindings, that challenge alone took me 2.5 years. And actually, I beat it this past winter. And I was so happy. I was ecstatic. I was watching another VTuber who was playing Hollow Knight at the time. And actually, she's still playing Hollow Knight at the time. I think she's currently playing Hollow Knight today, actually. Right now. Her name's Maya. M-A-I-A on Twitch. Very comfy time, very fun person. But I was watching her stream as I was doing it. As I was challenging the Pantheon 5 with all bindings. And that's when I did it. I succeeded. I was so happy. I gifted 5 subs. How long did it take on the timer? Oh, let me tell you something. On the timer, because it only counts like minutes. It doesn't actually show hour. It took me, I think, 84 minutes. So that's like an hour and 20 minutes. I think. But something that I kind of didn't realize, the reason why it was so hard was because of the collector. Everyone else was like, okay, at least I have a plan, right? You know, just take your time, hit all the things, do all the things. But the collector, Pantheon 5, he doesn't have the grubs. He has the stronger version of them, the armored balders, the armored squits, the primal aspens. Hate it when it hit the enemy and the nail and die at the same time. Yeah, that's happened too many times for me. But the problem with the collector, right? Because of the nail binding, you can still hit those enemies, but they won't die. It takes, I think, 3 or 4 hits. Luckily, there was a saving grace to this. And that was simply the fact that there is no spell binding. If there was a spell binding, I probably would still be doing this challenge today. Because another thing, if you have all the upgraded spells, most of those enemies that the collector uses, they die in 1 nail hit and a soul and a shade soul. That is a good way to do it, and that's how I've done it. Or obviously by a double shade soul hit, but that's quite hard unless you have a very good setup. Technically there is, it's soul, not spell. You can do only 1, yeah. So what I did, actually to bypass that, and guarantee a hit when I could, I used nail arts. I actually charged up for a cyclone slash, and the moment they spawn, right? Because the jars actually surprisingly fall kind of close together. So I charged up my nail art, and that's what I did. Oh, let's go! Now, all that matters is, can I get through this place? That's 1, that's 2! Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! Yes! I did it! Oh my god! I did it! Hollow Knight, the Path of Pain. In an hour and 32 minutes, where I can't see myself. Oh my god, that took so long. I'm gonna leave this on screen, but I will finish the rest of the White Palace, though. Because obviously there's still more to be done. Oh my god, that took so long! Ouch. Could by chance call you on Discord? Preferably no. But, if I'm also mind to ask, why? Like, that's just like a genuine question, like, why? Oops. Okay, I don't care. I'm gonna use skips at this point. Ooh. Just so you have a voice to talk to without having to pause the game. Ah. Shoot, I can't even see myself. Where the heck am I? Maybe after I finish the White Palace. Ouch. But yeah, I do understand the loneliness of playing Hollow Knight and thinking, gosh, I'm losing my mind. I need someone to talk to. But yeah, maybe after I finish this. Okay, where am I? I am that little speck right there. Perfect. I fell. Where am I? Perfect. Nice. Nice. And up. Okay, let's try the intended route for this. I might be too low. Yeah. I think I'm still too low. Yeah. Oh boy. Perfect. Shoot, what is this? Is this just not the easier way? Huh? Ow. Oh, they sit. Oh, I'm down there. I thought it was on the platform. Yeah. There I am. That one was on me. I should not have done that. Let's go ahead and heal some. I could probably skip this, right? No, I don't think I can. Oh no, it's more of this stuff. Okay, okay, if I line myself up right to this edge, underneath this little shell thing, that clears it. And then if I line myself up right inside this pillar. Not enough, which means I'll have to go a little bit further. Right here. That's too late. Sorry, unfortunately I don't have a Discord server. Unfortunate. I don't have one, mainly because, I don't really expect a whole lot of people. Obviously until, like, unless I get big. So I have never created one. Where am I? Oh, yeah, oh shoot, I totally forgot that was there. I rarely even use Discord outside of letting some servers know like that I'm going live and doing dumb challenges like this. And I message like one person. And that person is actually another VTuber friend of mine who I talk to a little bit sometimes about commissions, making sure like, hey, like, good stream today, and other whatnot stuff like that. Oh, I forgot that was there. Where am I? I can't see who the heck where I am. Ouch. Okay, this is a free healing spot, so I will happily take this. Okay. I will say, I know I started the stream around at 7, and I technically did not start like the White Palace until like 7:20. But I did not expect it to take this fast. I did not expect me to beat Path of Pain under 2 hours. I actually was prepared to go the whole distance of 2 hours. In my heart, I really wanted to get through it under an hour, but also my brain was like, you know that's not happening. You know that's not happening. But doing it under 2 hours, I will happily take that. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot, that's real close. I think this is good. Uh-oh. Alright, we're safe. Oh, I almost did that. Okay, we're up. Safe and sound. Okay. Pretty sure you're supposed to crystal dash past here anyways. Is this the end? It's the end. Oh, what's over here? Infinite Soul. Oh. Wait, break ground? Wait, what? Wait, there's ground to break? Where? Oh, so there is. Oh. So this is where this place is. I've seen it in Mossbag videos, but I have never actually seen this place for myself. Huh. So, if I'm not mistaken, this is like the imprint of the White Lady, I think. Cool, I wonder what this thing is. Huh. I also like this little chime. It's pretty nice. Cool, I actually would never have realized that unless you told me about it. Very, really? Fine, I'll climb there myself. There. Can I dreamnail these Kingsmold? No. And behold, no cost too great. Roughly 2 hours of my life. 2 hours of just absolute pain. Just to sit on a chair. So this is a newer save file? Yeah. Something that's interesting is that... Oh, wait, hold on. Beautiful. It's simply beautiful. Now, reveal your king. Show me the true king of this game. Take two. Maybe this. Uh-oh. Never mind. How do I... how did I get this back? I don't use custom night at all. Select skin, default. Oh, apply skin, sorry. Behold, your true king. But yeah, something that I didn't know about Path of Pain, like the White Palace is always going to be there. You can always access the White Palace. Path of Pain, however, you can only access it once per save file. The moment you see the Pale King and the Hollow Knight, once you see them like interact and you exit that area, you can't access that area anymore. You have to do another save file. So this past weekend, I spent like 4.5 hours getting all the stuff, speedrunning everything, and getting all the abilities and charms that I need. And yeah, that's how I got this save file. All right, let's claim our reward. The white fragment. Oh, so beautiful. Soul of worm, soul of root, heart of void. Oh man. That's 2 hours of my life well spent. And that's all I have for today. Oh my gosh, that took so long. My brain is almost complete mush. Whew. But yeah. If you did enjoy this and you are watching the VOD on YouTube, why not consider subscribing, or liking, or following on Twitch? I do really dumb challenges like this. And if you have a dumb challenge idea for me, let me know. I'll do it. Or, well, maybe. I'm definitely not doing Hollow Knight blindfolded. That's the other guy, who's literal a god gamer. But, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day or your night, depending on your availability. I'll see you guys next time! Consider reasons not to sub. He smells. Just maybe. Just maybe.